Hi guys, my name is Damn Homie, and today we are at the No Jumper Studios right here in LA. Once again, thank you to Josh No Jumper, and we have a very special guest.
All Mike says big, you feel me? Six figure says, big money says, big says Garibaldo, thanks, I'm here.
Hey.
What's up with you, man?
Chillin'.
How's life?
Life is great. I've been at No Jumper all day, working with you guys, doing the news. Now we did the music show.
Fire.
And now we're about to do Behind Bars.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Let me ask you a question. You ever been to jail?
I definitely been in jail.
What happened?
I've been in jail. Which time?
The first time. How old were you the first time you ever got in trouble?
The first time I didn't directly go to jail, but like when I scratch that one. The first time I went to jail, I robbed a dairy.
Really?
Yeah,
For
you
what?
know,
What did you steal?
like them drive-through liquor stores. No, I robbed it. Like we went in there gung ho, like nigga, lay down, like I need this cash register.
How old were you?
I was 14.
Hey, shit,
14?
that's crazy. Where'd you get the? Nah, never mind. I don't know that.
So look, we 14, 15 whole time. The gun was a CO2. I didn't even have no real gun, but they charged us as it was a real gun.
Wow.
They charged us like it was a real gun.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know what the laws is in California, you feel me? But for whatever reason, I think if you act like or if you do a crime with the CO2, they charge you like it's a pistol.
Even if it's a BB gun and you just spray paint it black?
Hell yeah. You
What?
are, if you use it.
See, for that, I might as well shoot everybody in
That's
here.
still armed robbery. I'm like, all right, look, we're going to bring outfits in our backpack. We're going to hit the store. We're going to leave, hit the gate, jump the gate, you feel me? Change our clothes inside of the gated community, and then we're going to throw our shit away, throw our clothes away in the gated community, come back out the gated community like nothing happened. Like it's like a grand dumbass plan. In my head, we good. Like we gonna be straight. So we rob it. We successfully rob it. We get away. We rob it. We hop the gate, change clothes. By this time, I'm starting to hear the sirens. You feel me? We changing clothes. I'm like, oh shit. So we hop the gate. We walking down the street to like, I don't know why in the fuck we dumbass kids. We don't have no getaway car. Can't none of us drive.
Oh yeah, you don't even have a license.
We're 14. Okay, none of us drive yet. None of us can drive. We can't drive. I didn't know how to drive to probably like 15.
So you got caught?
Yes. So we walking down the street, right? Sheriff car, zoom past. I'm like, oh, we good. We good. Keep walking.
And then they turned around.
Another sheriff zoom past. I dab my mans. I'm like, mission is successful, nigga. We good. They not even seeing us. The third one, drive past, he hit one of those. I'm like, fuck.
They fit the description.
So as soon as I see him do that, I get on. I immediately run. So I run, I hit a gate. You know how those homes have like, at the bottom of some shit, it'll be like that little small little door that you can like pull off, like at the bottom of houses, you know what I'm talking about? Like kind of like an attic underground weird shit.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I see it in horror movies all the time.
Where cats be under them motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's different in New York, but LA homes, they got like these little small windows.
We have that probably in Staten Island or Jersey or something.
Yeah, some shit like that. And basically, I pop one of those open. I take the money that I do from the lick. I pop that motherfucker open. I put that shit inside, you feel me? And I put it back. And I hop back out the gate. And the police, they everywhere. They everywhere by that point. So I just try to do some stupid shit like I'm gonna blend in. I already stashed the money that I got. I dropped my backpack, all the tools I had and shit that I used from it. I was like, I'm just gonna walk and just see if they catch me. They do come fucking get me, you feel me? They come get us all. Once they come get me and take me to them, they already had them niggas in the car. I immediately broke, ran, jumped into the apartment, stashed it, came back out. They already had them niggas. I just went out the other door of the apartment. I jump in one gate, I go out the other exit. And they eventually find me walking down the street. They take us all to jail. I end up sitting in jail for maybe like 6 to 8 months.
What? At 14?
Hell yeah. I was fighting my case. They kept telling me, come back next month. I was so sick. That's my first time really going to jail.
Was it juvenile or it was, okay.
That's my first time.
What was that like?
That's, to be honest, people act like juvenile or just like a walk in the park. To be honest, that shit wasn't. Like, as soon as I got in that motherfucker, especially when you 14, nigga, that shit jail to you. You 14, I'm young, and it's niggas way older than you in that motherfucker too. Like, they don't necessarily separate you. It's niggas like 16, 17 here. Like, you might come across them. Like, it wasn't nothing too crazy, but we definitely fighting. I definitely seen a couple niggas get stabbed. For sure.
At juvenile?
Hell yeah.
Wow, I didn't know.
Hell yeah. The COs is OC warning, they call it, pepper spraying niggas and shit. That shit was going, it was cracking in there. I'm not even gonna lie. It was to a point where like, they shut the jail down now. That's how bad the conditions was. They shut the jail I'm talking about. They shut it down, Los Virginos. That shit shut down now because the conditions was bad as a motherfucker. It was bad as hell. It was crazy. It's no bathroom in the cells. So they tell you once they lock you down for night, and they tell you like just put a towel down in the corner if you're gonna go to the bathroom. There's no toilet in your cell.
What do you mean put a towel down? Like
Put
how
a
you
towel
supposed to
down.
shit?
Put a towel down.
What?
Put a towel down in the corner.
That's
You're either gonna
crazy.
bang on the door. They're not gonna come open it. They tell you put a towel down.
How was the food?
It definitely wasn't good. It was the worst, right? Because I spent New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that shit I spent in the jail. My birthday, New Year's, my shit, October. So I go to jail a couple weeks before October.
Halloween.
Yes, I
All
missed
that.
everything.
Ooh.
Halloween, I was out for my birthday, but I missed Halloween, I missed Thanksgiving, I missed New Year's, I missed Christmas. That shit was the worst.
And at
Calling
that
home,
age, that's all that matters.
all that matters. You feel me? Calling home, that shit was the worst. Like, I thought I was just some tough ass nigga, so I was good until I called home on Christmas and I hear everybody in the back. I hear my whole family enjoying themselves and shit. You know, you could hear the party in the background. I'm sick, like, fuck. I gotta go home. But eventually, they let me go home after like 8 months or so. I eventually like played down and they sent me home on house arrest. So I went home on house arrest and I ended up violating and going back there.
Damn, for how long?
When I went back, I think it was for like a couple months. I was a little badass teenager. Like it was to a point where for like maybe 2 or 3 years, I wasn't on the streets for no more than like 3 months. Like at all. It was bad. I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back
What
and
were
forth.
most of the arrests? Like,
I went to jail for a GTA before in Culver City. Me and my mans did. I was doing fucking wild shit. I wake up literally one day like, nigga, I want a car. I call my
let
man.
me go get one.
I call my man. Like, nigga, I'm trying to get a car. He like, nigga, let's go get one. So being an LA nigga, you know that people, they park their cars at train stations.
Yeah.
And they get the train to go to work. So like, you feel me? Instead of like the East Coast, how everything is public transit, people would drive to train stations and then get on the train, go to work, leave their car there and come
So
back.
that's a good. Why is that a good place to take the?
Because that's where they bring their cars at. So
What about parking lots at Walmart?
In my head, parking lots at Walmart is always full.
Oh, okay.
Always full. People are only
See, I wouldn't
coming
be a
there.
good criminal. I'll get
See?
caught in
Terrible.
5 minutes.
A Walmart has security.
I was just thinking of a place where there's mad cars.
Now you gotta
what
think
about
of
a
people-
funeral? Not a funeral of.
That's crazy. GTA from a funeral is crazy. These people are here mourning their loved
Exactly,
ones.
they're not paying attention,
That's
so it's a
nuts.
perfect situation.
My
See, you
idea
can't have a
is-
soul if you're going to be a criminal.
That's crazy. My idea was it's early in the morning, like 6 a.m., 6:30. People are dropping off their cars and then get on the train.
That's true.
So it's not full of people. It's not like it's cracking in the parking lot. So we sat there, waited for a little bit. A lady pulled up in, what was it, like an Infinity or something? The story is fucking crazy. She pulls up. We see her, and I got charged for this shit already, so I can fucking say it. We went to jail for this shit at the time or whatever. So boom, we watched the lady come park her car. Me and my man pop out the cut on her. My man's put blower to the back of her head. Don't move, bitch. I say, bitch, give me your car keys and give me your phone. The bitch say, don't nobody got no phone. I'm immediately, I tell my homie, nigga, blow this bitch. He go, the bitch get the stumble her phone. I knew he wasn't gonna shoot her or nothing,
Yeah.
but like, bitch, you playing right now and we trying to rob you, you feel me? So I asked her, you feel me, give me your car keys and your phone. She say, I don't got a phone. I tell my homie, blow this bitch. He cock it back, you feel me? See, get the stumbling for the keys. This not cool. Don't do this shit, kids. That's fucked up. You feel me? So boom, she pulls out her phone, pulls out her car key. She give it to us, right? We get in the car. The car's a stick shift.
No, and you don't know how to drive a six. Damn.
We barely could drive.
And now you gotta. I can't drive a six shift for shit.
We're 15. We barely can drive a automatic.
Nah, if you can't even drive an automatic,
So look, this is what we do. My man's is in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger. It take us like 4 minutes to get out the parking lot. And that's, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Word across my heart. Word to my mother.
try to learn how to drive a stick shift, he's being very accurate. That's pretty much. I'm surprised it, didn't take you longer.
I pull out my phone and I get to Googling how to drive a.
Get the
swear to
fuck
God,
outta here.
If I'm lying, my mama drop right now. I pull out my phone and I get to Googling how do we drive a stick? So we trying to figure it out. Something about put the clutch right here and do some shit. So we managed to get out the parking lot, but the car keeps stalling on us at every red light. We don't know what the fuck we doing. Every red light, the car stalling, all kind of shit. We don't know what the fuck is going on. You feel me? We eventually make it to where we go. We go into like a park in like a hood that we was in. You feel me? So we go to the park. By the time once I can see the park, I'm thinking like we made it back to the hood. I'm looking, I hear
helicopters.
I look, I put my head out I'll never forget this shit. I put my head out the window, I look back in, I look at the homie, I said, we going to jail, bro. I said, we finna go to jail, no cap. So I immediately stash like a dumbass. First thing I do, throw the gun out the window.
No.
The first thing I do, I throw the gun out the window. We bail out the car. We bail out, but it's like it's almost a project that we in. So we running through the apartments. I immediately take off my sweater, throw it in the trash can, hop a gate, running through shit, trying to get through apartments. The gates is locked. We trying to swerve through motherfuckers' projects and shit and get in and out. It's like a project, but it's not. You feel me? I ain't gonna tell people where they at. If you know, you know. But we trying to swerve through, get out. The hell, they own us. The helicopter police eventually pull up, stop us, put us all on the ground. And this a majority black place that we in where we get pulled over. So like people are starting to come outside and we young as fuck, bright as a bitch. We both light skinned as hell. I don't got no tattoos yet. So all the people looking like, what y'all doing to them boys? What y'all doing to them boys? Like a whole crowd start coming outside. Aunties, grannies and shit. People I don't even know these people, but they all watching the police. What y'all doing? What y'all doing to these boys? They bring the person that we robbed the car from, they bring her to the location. But they put her in
to
the
identify
car.
you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I end up beating the case off a technicality because she didn't recognize me. She never saw me. I was behind her. My boy had the gun to her head. I was behind her saying all this shit. Give me your keys and give me your phone.
Did your boy end up going to jail?
We both went. Both went. But we fought it for 6 or 7 months. He ended up getting a lawyer. I couldn't afford one. His family got a lawyer. Mine couldn't.
Damn.
My family got a lawyer, but the lawyer worked on both our cases. Basically, if he didn't get a lawyer, I would have got washed.
Yeah, but either way, his case would have, like, if he would have got guilty, you're more likely to get guilty. Yeah. So it's fine.
So it helped. You feel me? So we got the lawyer. We sat for maybe like 6 or 5 months, and they
again juvenile.
Yeah. And
together or separate?
We were together.
You were together,
and they let us out together.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I would think they wouldn't let you be in the same place because
during the whole time, no. But like during court is the only time I would see him. That's the worst. Being with your mans every single day.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
you can't be housed together.
Nah, they sent us to different units. I would only get to see him during court.
Damn.
And
so
we really couldn't talk.
They do that so that they make you think like, oh, your man's just telling on you, even if he's not.
Yeah, nah. I knew he wouldn't.
How was the second time going to jail?
That was the second with the GTA. What was the next one after that? After that, I just started going to jail. I went to jail for a burglary. I got caught inside the house with my mans.
Damn.
Stupid. I'm caught inside the house. I can tell you that one too. So it's me, 2 homies. During my teenage years, I'm always the mastermind of these dumbass plans, thinking I'm gonna get away. So I remember one day, instead of going to school, I used to go, you feel me, flock or pass, that's what we call it. I'm going to hit houses. So as I meet with my mans before school, we smoking weed or whatever, we used to get on the train to go to school. The train I'm getting on, I'm going to a whole opposite city. I'm finna go on foot and try to rob somebody. Yeah. So as we get to go on the train, they about to go this way, I'm going that way. They're like, where you going, nigga? School this way. I'm like, nigga, I'm finna go get some money. And I'm with my football playing ass homies. It's crazy. I threw everybody's trajectory off. These niggas play sports. I had everybody in jail by the end of the day. Dumbass. Everybody jump at the end of the day. These niggas play sports.
None of their dreams are coming true.
Everybody go to jail by the end of the day. So I tell them I'm going to pass. I didn't tell them like, come on, come with me. They say, where you going? I'm going to get some money. They're like, bring us. I'm like, y'all sure? I'm like, all right, fuck it, come on. So we go. We scoping out houses. What we used to do is, you feel me? I used to walk around with a leash, knock on the door. If neighbors is paying attention, I will immediately walk up to them and be like, have you seen a Jack Horse Terrier? You seen a Jack Horse Terrier, black and white?
I didn't even think to do that. I'm looking for
my dog. My dog on the run. Have you seen my dog running away? Blase, blase. They'll be like, oh no, I haven't seen it. But I'll be on the lookout. So when neighbors is looking,
it doesn't look like you're doing anything suspicious.
Don't look like we stealing. I'm looking for my dog. You feel me?
Damn.
That was my whole ploy. I used to take my own mom dog leash. I take the dog leash with me. A little
Did you have
red
a dog?
leash.
You had a dog?
I had a dog.
Okay.
I would describe my dog. So I would never
man.
forget. You feel me?
So that eventually, if people seeing you with that dog, it's like, see, I
I'm
found
looking
him.
for my dog.
I
You know what
found
I'm saying?
him.
It was one time where I did this shit, and the motherfucker told me they found a dog.
Oh shit!
So
What'd
look,
you do?
I had to.
You had to go look at
I had
it.
to get in a car with this random white man. I'm trying to rob a house. I'm knocking on the door. I see him watching me, like, you know when you're looking in mirrors indoors and you can see the reflection from across the
Yeah.
street? I'm knocking on the door trying to rob this motherfucker, and I see him looking at me from his door. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta go over there and say something. He'll call the police on me. So I go right to him. I go right to him because I'm like, if I don't say nothing, he probably gonna call the police on me. So I go right up to him. I'm like, bro, you seen a dog around here? I describe it. Jack Horse Terrier, black, white, blase, blase. He say, nah, but I'm gonna keep a lookout, right? So I'm like, all right, bet he good. He like, I'm going to work right. He is the reason I was able to hit the house by myself. He tells me, he says, I'll go around, I look, I'm going for work, but the house you're knocking on right there, they already went to work. They're not gonna be back till like 6. Cause I said,
Wow.
He told me all I needed to motherfucking
Like,
know,
what
right?
time did they get home?
Yeah, so he told me like they're not gonna be home back until later because I said I think my dog ran behind that backyard. Like I think like.
Oh my
So
God,
he
that's
tells me,
good. I
"You
wish
should
I would have
probably
known
come
this at
back." I was smart
17.
as fuck. He was like, I think you should come back at like 5 or 6. That's when they come home. But I'm about to leave for work right now. I'll look around the neighborhood and I'll let you know. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I wait for him to pull off. He pulls off. I go, now I don't gotta knock. I know they're gone. I immediately beeline for the backyard. I go right to the side, backyard. They had a laundromat room. It was wide open. The laundromat room window, wide open. I open the window, I look in. The dryer is still on. So I know like people probably just left to go to work. I'm like, he right.
Yeah.
They put their laundry on, and this around Christmas. The Christmas tree is up. I put badass karma on myself. The Christmas tree up. I run through the gifts.
So, because you missed Christmas, now you want them to miss Christmas.
Immediately, I'm running through the gifts. Like I'm trying to see what the fuck
Yeah, so
they
when you
got.
rob, what's the first thing you're looking for? Like, is it
The first thing I
jewelry
would
or-
do is closets and mattresses.
Okay.
Flip the mattresses. See if because people usually keep their valuables in between their.
I used to keep my shit under my bed, or in a shoebox,
Keep
or
it
in a closet,
Closet and mattresses.
or underwear drawer.
First
I
thing I
always
went
kept
to-
money in on. I don't know why.
For sure the dressers. We go through the dressers, but the first thing I did was flip mattresses and go in the closet. And for this house, it was crazy that I went in their drawers and I found a collection of watches.
Wow.
Yeah, I found a collection of watches.
That's crazy.
So as soon as I see the collection of watches, I'm like, I'm good. By this point, I think I'm a fucking seasoned burglar. I immediately do some dumb shit. I go right to the refrigerator. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You know them little Starbucks that you can buy from 7-Eleven? The Starbucks
No,
drinks?
I love those.
I go right to their fridge, pop that bitch open. I get to looking. I see the little mocha or whatever, take it, pop that bitch open, drink it, and I'm rocking around. I look and I see the garage. They got a car. But I'm trying to look for the keys. I'm still.
Why not just take the watches and run?
I'm a dumbass. I'm comfortable. I didn't get caught this time.
Okay.
I'm comfortable as fuck. You feel me? I'm comfortable as a motherfucker just walking around the house. Boom. You feel me? Just walking around the house. I'm like, I'm on now. I got a bag full of watches.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I don't gotta look no more. I should have immediately left. I didn't. I leave. I get on. Once I leave, the dude pulls up.
Greedy.
He pulls
If he
up.
wasn't greedy.
He pulls up. He's like, I think I found the dog. I'm like, fuck. I gotta go with this nigga.
Yeah.
I had to. If not, he's gonna call the police.
Yeah.
If I tell this nigga, nah, that ain't my dog. You feel me? I'm thinking in my head like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. And I swear to God, I get in the car with him, and the dog that he described looks just like the dog I described. But I'm like, nah, man, that's not my dog, bro. Dude, he like, damn. He dropped me right back off in front of the house I just robbed. That's where he got me from.
Oh
He
my
dropped me
God.
right back off. He lived across the street. You feel me? He dropped me right back off. He's like, well, I'm about to go to work. What do? And then he pulls back off, and I catch the bus. I end up leaving, and I end up getting a book for that shit later. Fingerprints.
What did you touch? In the refrigerator. The refrigerator. Bro. Who goes in the refrigerator when they're robbing somebody?
Fucking dumb.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I try to do a house invasion thing. One time I walked into a house with a bunch of people, and I walk into a room and I see somebody's father sleeping on the couch, and I walk backwards and I go, "We gotta go."
Happened to
We
me.
gotta go.
You
But we
just
didn't get
unlocked
caught.
the memory for me, Maya. That happened
Did you get
to
caught
me.
that time though?
No, but look. The crazy part is the nigga when we went in there, we seen him. I seen merch from the school.
Oh.
I recognized the nigga. I knew who he was. We in this nigga's house before school. You know, some schools on Tuesdays, instead of getting out early, they start later.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays, we going to niggas' houses.
Wow.
So we can rob houses and then go to school after because the shit is later. So we break in the house, we hop in that bitch. We thinking it's good. We being loud as fuck in the living room, taking shit, all kind of shit. I peep into the room. I open the door, turn the light on. Niggas snoring hard as fuck. Knocked out in that bitch. Knocked out. I'm looking around. I see, you know, like those little football triangle flags and shit. He got the one from the school all over his shit. I'm like, this nigga go to school with us. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. This nigga go to school with us. This nigga in here, bro. We gotta go. My homie like, fuck that. Rest in peace to my nigga Jason. He like, fuck that. We already in here. We gotta get this shit. We didn't give a fuck. We still went through all that shit. We still
While he's sleeping.
We still went through.
What if he would have
all
woke up
that
and shot you or something?
you unlocked another fucking memory.
Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie. Whole time my man's standing over him like, if this nigga wake up, I'm poking him. If he wake up, I'm poking him. He like, y'all go through the house. If he wake up, I'm poking him. He never woke up, so he didn't have to. He never woke up. Thank God. That would have turned a burglar into a fucking murder. Dumbass.
Wow.
Nigga said, wake up, poking him, dog. I'm like, fuck it, come on. So I go through the house, we go through everything. The first thing we'll always do is, because I don't want to look suspicious, so the only thing I bring is a backpack and the leash.
Yeah, that doesn't look suspicious at all, a backpack.
Backpack and I got a leash. I got a dog leash. Backpack, dog leash, and I'm a teenager.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have a backpack. I'm not a grown ass
Well,
man
that's true.
walking around with a backpack.
I'm picturing you now. I don't know what you looked like as a kid. So right now with a backpack would have been a little weird.
I walk around with a backpack right now.
Yeah, it's something suspect.
Little kid walking around with backpacks, we good. But what I would do is once we get in the house, I'm taking the pillowcase. I'm gonna take your pillowcase and I'm gonna use it.
Goddamn.
So I don't want to come in here with extra shit. We come in here lightweight. We got to be able to get in, get out, get a poker.
That's true.
You know the little pokers that you can get from AutoZone. Mm-hmm. The ones for your window.
Yeah.
To get in.
Oh.
Tap that motherfucker. Tap the glass spark plug. Spark plug. Tap the window. It shattered immediately. Oh. Spark plug. Tap it. Shatter. We in Eimer one time. Damn. I'm telling you.
Wait, not. Oh, wait. Go ahead. Yeah. It's bad.
One time we pepper sprayed the whole house.
Why?
And the dog. It was a big ass dog in that bitch. We had the pepper spray. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh, I didn't even think to do that. That's smart.
Look, I would bring pepper spray. You feel me? Because I'm like, they got dogs. I don't want to shoot the dog, bro. No. That's going to cause too much noise. I'm like, we going to pepper spray this motherfucker. So we trying to get in the, we're knocking on the door. We hear a big ass dog. I'm like, fuck. No, actually, I'm lying. Wrong house. I
would think to give it some weed like in Friday. But that's even better.
I knock on the door, we don't hear a dog, right? We think we good. I guess this family, they locked their dog in the master bedroom while they was gone. So when we knock on the door, I don't hear no dog barking. So we think we good. We go to the back. I get to trying to pick the motherfucking window. I hear,
oh, hell.
I'm like, oh, shit, nigga. Like, no. We're in that motherfucker. I'm lying. Wrong house. Wrong somebody else. We're in that motherfucker. We in the master bedroom. I cracked the door open. It's a big ass Doberman in the hallway talking about woo, 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 woo. I'm like, nigga, it's a big ass Doberman there. What the fuck y'all want me to do? We all panicking and shit. I'm like, I got pepper spray. We finna pepper spray this motherfucker.
Yo, I would never think
I immediately open the door. I spray that motherfucker a little bit. He's around the corner, like kind of looking, watching. I spray it. He run. He come back. We try to like step out a little bit. He hit the hallway. I spray that nigga. He immediately get on. A big ass guard dog. That nigga was gonna fuck us right up.
Yeah.
Right up. And the crazy part is, one of my mans got investigated for this shit after, and they said that the family had to tear down their walls because I put so much pepper spray all in, and we in that bitch choking. We're in that bitch choking. I pepper sprayed the house.
By any means.
We're in that bitch choking, slobber, saliva, spitting and shit. We choking hard in that motherfucker trying to hit the house. Cause I pepper spray everything. It's not like I can open all the doors in the house. I take off my shirt, wrap it around my face, and we just get the digging.
Was it worth it?
In the house. Hell yeah, we passed.
Okay, then talk about the longest bid you've done.
The longest one I did was the 8 months when it kept telling me come back in a month, come back in a month, come back in a month. That was the worst. I didn't have no release date. I just kept going.
Is that the most recent one?
Nah, that was the. Nowadays I bail out. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Fuck all that. Y'all not about to keep me. I'm going home. When you're a juvenile, there is no bail. You're staying.
Well, talk about the worst one.
It's no
What was
bailing
the
out.
worst bid?
The worst one, yeah, that was the worst one when I'm gone 6-7 months. I'm calling home for New Year's. I'm calling home for Christmas. I'm calling home, and my baby mama's pregnant.
How
my
old
baby
are you?
mama at the time, I'm 26.
Okay. No, at that time.
At that 17, 16.
You-
I had my
damn.
kid. Yeah, my daughter's 8.
Okay.
I had my kid hella young. You feel
Yeah.
me? So the baby on the way. That's what made me go to jail too. I went to jail the same day I found out my baby mama was pregnant. I was one of those niggas. Like as soon as I found something, I'm like, we gotta go rob something. Once we leave the clinic, a dumbass. We leave the clinic. That shit say 3.5 weeks pregnant. I look at my man's. I said, bro, what the fuck I'm finna do? I'm finna have what the fuck? I said, nigga, we gotta go pass. We gotta go rob something today. By that night, I'm in jail.
Wow.
By that night, I am in jail, fucking dumbass. Downtown, walking around downtown trying to rob a nigga. Stupid shit. Just dumb teenage kid shit. Like I can't tell you about the elaborate ones that we did
Yeah.
get away with, but a lot of the stupid ass, they were
Yeah, I wouldn't even want you to because I'm still trying to figure out how to do these interviews without sounding like the police.
everything that I'm talking about,
tell
I
me
got caught
everything.
and convicted for.
Oh,
Everything
yeah?
I'm talking about, I got convicted for.
Okay,
already.
tell me about the ones you didn't get convicted for.
That's
no,
crazy.
I'm kidding. 'Cause they told me like do it like that and be like, we got him.
That's crazy as
No,
a
never.
motherfucker. Yeah,
Fucking.
bro.
What do you think you lost the most by going away and doing like every time you go away?
That's a real good question, right? I don't know if anybody else is like this, but for me per se, like, when you have dreams and like most of the time your dreams, like, real dreams when you go to sleep, like your dreams be an important time in your life that you missed. Most of my dreams, I be in school because I didn't go. I
Yeah.
dropped out 10th grade. You feel me? Because I was going to jail too much. I never got to go to no proms. I never got to do no school shit. I never went to no homecomings. I never went to none of that shit. I never went to no school. I didn't participate in no school activities. So like when I be having dreams as an adult, like I'll be having random ass dreams with like adult friends, but we in school. So I think maybe subconsciously a nigga miss school. I think like, you feel me? I missed a good portion of my high school years and shit
Do you
like that.
regret not
Fucking jail.
like?
I don't know if I regret it because when I was going to jail, that shit helped my music career because like the last time that I got out of the halls, like now starting to go into county, but when I got out the halls, I started rapping and I blew up. When my daughter was born, within 3 weeks of her coming home, I come home from jail. My baby's born like 3 weeks from me coming home, and I drop a song, and within like a month, I can't walk around nowhere in LA. So it was like, all that shit happened for a reason. And the person that I started my music career with, I met him in jail.
Okay.
I met him in jail. So it's like if I didn't go to jail, I would have never met that nigga. I
Yeah.
met him in jail, exchanged phone numbers, we went home, linked up, started doing music together.
I've learned that everyone I interview, no one regrets going to jail, but they just they kind of wish that they didn't miss like the time with their family,
Facts.
obviously, but no one regrets it because it taught them like patience. It taught them a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think it taught you?
It definitely taught me that nigga's consequences to your actions. Cause the very first time when you young, they give you slap on the wrist. So the first time they grabbed me up, I'm like, we just went home? Like that's
Yeah.
it? Slap on the wrist, I don't gotta do shit. You learn like, nah, there's definitely consequences to your actions. And I learned that when you go to jail, you don't just go to jail. Everybody go to jail with you. Like my mom was there every single weekend, coming and see me Saturday and Sundays. My pops was coming. My pops was coming too. Saturdays, maybe one to come Saturday, one to come Sunday. They'll switch, alternate. Sometimes they'll both come both days. So it's like, and my little sister too. Luckily, my daughter wasn't born yet when I was
Yeah.
going to jail. Like all the time, like since she's been alive, she can't even tell because I'll be back home in like a day. I bail out. But like before that, yeah, my little sister gonna do time with me because she don't got me to take her to school no more. She don't got me, like, you know what I'm saying? My sister 3 years younger than me, so we real close. So when I was going to jail, my sister by herself, my mama stressed out, you feel me, all kind of shit. So I learned when you go to jail, you don't go to jail by yourself. Your family go to jail with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even like doing a bit with a man, it's like you almost feel like you're in there with him, but you're not. So you're never gonna understand. Even you going to visit him, like it sucks being in there,
Right.
but you get to leave. He doesn't get to fucking leave.
And that's why I always say, always, never send your bitch home mad when she comes to see you in jail. Because, nigga, she's going to go home and be able to do what she want. And all you can think about is, damn, I got into it with her. She went home. And I'm sitting this motherfucker. I can't do nothing.
How were you thinking when you were in there?
Nothing.
Were you like, damn, is she doing her?
Hell
Like,
yeah, that's the first thing you're gonna think. Cause I remember one time I called home and I asked my baby mom where she at. And the bitch like, oh, I'm at the park in Compton. Bitch, you 4 weeks pregnant. What the fuck you doing at the park? I'm going
4
up.
weeks? You're not even
I'm
showing
going
yet.
up, of course, but I'm 16. I don't give a fuck. It's
Yeah.
not. That's the point that you got to start these habits early.
Yeah.
If you don't start the habits early, you still gonna be doing this when the baby comes. So I used to be on
Yeah,
the
that's
head.
true.
Like if you don't start going in the house now, you're not gonna want to be in the house when the baby drops. So
True.
when I was younger, I used to be on it for sure. I remember calling home. I'm hearing her. She out getting into it with her and shit. You feel me? Shit like that. That's the worst. Always send your people home happy. And I always say too, like on the other side, I feel like when you come in to visit people, don't bring none of that outside shit into the jail. Cause you gotta realize that, nigga, this is the 1-2 hours. You are probably this person only escape from jail right
Yeah.
now. You the only escape.
you're the only thing keeping them sane.
Facts. You the only thing keeping them saying. Go in there with a good vibe, go in there with positivity, you feel me, and make they little hour or two, you feel me, cool. Cause it's like, even if y'all was getting into it earlier, cause a lot of bitches do that, like, yo, nigga, go to jail, you find out about all the bitches he been fucking, and now every time you visit him, that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I
Every
never try
single
to
time.
argue with my ex because I felt like, what difference does it make if even if he is talking to other bitches? What does that change? Like
Nothing.
And
A
they're-
man is gonna be a man.
exactly.
You know? And it's like, yeah.
My only job is to come, bring money for the visit so that we could get him some food because
Mm-hmm.
he can't get no normal food. Like, and then put money on his books. Make sure there's money on the phone. Like, your job is to basically help them get through this because they're literally in
Yeah.
hell and they're not useless. They're helpless, pretty much.
And I think another one is when I went to jail, like the first time, I was driving myself crazy, always thinking about the outside. Like, it sound crazy, but when you go to jail, you gotta cut off all that outside shit. Like, when I would call home, don't tell me about nothing that's going on. Like, nigga, the only way for me to be able to get through every day is I gotta fully indulge myself in all the jail shit and all the game and all the jail politics that's going on. I gotta fully indulge.
At a young age like that.
Fully. You gotta fully indulge, because it's not I'm going crazy if I'm constantly calling home, damn, what y'all doing? What's going on out there? Who doing what? Let me see a Facebook post. I used to do that shit the first time. Read me my Instagram likes and shit. Tell me who commented on my pictures.
Post this for me. Tell them
Going
I'm
crazy.
coming home.
Post this, post that, going crazy. But then like after the third or fourth time I go, I'm like, I already know what's going on. You feel me? I'm not trying to do too much. You know, you just gotta focus on what's going on in there so you can get home. When you constantly thinking about the outside, that shit drive you crazy.
Was it bad in there?
It was. I ain't never seen nobody pass away, but I definitely seen some niggas get stabbed in jail for sure.
Stabbed, like
Hell
bad?
yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
you seen people get... Well, did you see anybody that really wasn't about that life and people, you know, try to, like, extort them?
I definitely seen, for sure, I always say, if you not affiliated with a motherfucker and you go get your store and you come back with a big ass bag, niggas own you.
100%.
Niggas own you.
100%.
Niggas own you fast. You come with this.
Because not everyone's family is putting money on their
Hell
books.
no, that's
but
not
he
happening.
got it. All right, let me get some.
Especially don't not gang.
Sharing is caring, right?
Boy, they on your ass. You gotta
Yeah.
damn near live broke. Like, you
Yeah.
gotta act like you feel me? You gotta act regular as a motherfucker. That's all I'll say too. I mind my business. I don't talk too much. Like, the personality that I got here, you can't bring that shit
No.
in jail. You gotta shut the fuck up, mind my business, shut up. If a motherfucker come bring some shit my way, I'ma handle it. But I'm not seeking no problems.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm minding my business, shutting the fuck up, reading. I read all 7 of the Harry Potter books when I was in jail. I'm reading. What's the other books? Where they
Game
all-
of Thrones?
Fuck. No. Hunger Games. I read Hunger Games and I read Harry Potter when I was in that bitch. Like, when I used to go to the section where the books was, I didn't know nothing about Harry Potter or Hunger Games. Because when I was in jail, Hunger Games, the movies was coming out. I was going to jail around lifestyle, Young Thug lifestyle era. I was in jail for all of that. I'm in jail for all of that.
That was a great
I remember
time.
calling home, telling my sister, like,
Play that
what's
shit for
going
me.
on.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she
that was
played
the
me
best time
Lifestyle
for
and
music.
shit.
When that's
Yeah.
around the time Check came out, like Young Thug.
I was in jail for that shit.
Oof.
I remember first hearing about K Camp in jail.
Yeah, that was
First
the
hearing about
best
Young
time.
Thug
Oh
in
damn,
jail.
those are
Yeah.
probably some of the best years of my life. I'm sorry.
I was hearing about that shit in jail. You put me, I would call home, tell my sister, play me that shit and shit like that. But I had to realize you gotta just mind your business, keep your head down, mind your business, bro. Really shut up, mind your business, don't talk too much, and really just keep to yourself. Oh yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. I go to the library, like, or where they keep the books at. It's not a fucking library. They call it a library. It's a bookshelf.
Yeah.
This the library.
It's literally
it's
like
a fucking bookshelf.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just looking because I don't know about Harry Potter or Hunger Games. I just grab the biggest book I see. I'm like, I just need something to keep me occupied because I'm reading all these small books too fast. Well, I need something to keep me occupied, you feel me? Because I'm going to be in my cell or whatever. So I grabbed the Harry Potter book and I just started reading them all. So I came home, watched the movie, shit like that. You get your mind sharp when you're in jail.
Yeah, because you have nothing but time to think. But to me, that's the worst thing you could do because that's when I go crazy, is when I have too much time to think. So
When you first get to jail, the first thing, I remember when you first hear that lock, when they lock you in that motherfucking jail, give you your
The toughest
little
people
bedroll,
cry.
lock you down, you feel me? The first thing I'm thinking is, damn, I'm really in jail. First you think of, how can I do the crime different? You don't think of, I shouldn't have did the crime.
I'm
First you
thinking,
think,
damn, I should have did this. I should have
I
did
should have
that.
ran this way. I should have fucking left when I did the fuck. I should have did this. I did that. After like day 3 or day 5, you like, fuck, I should have never even did that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? You start going through like stages of grief and shit. You're like, fuck.
At
how
what
could I
point?
coulda did it
At what
different?
point do you go crazy and start going, yo, fuck? What am I gonna do?
I know I started going crazy when, at first, I used to be looking forward to going to sleep so good because I know when I go to sleep, I could dream.
Yeah.
I start going crazy when, after like my 5th month in this bitch, 6th month in this bitch, I'm starting to dream about jail. That shit would make me so fucking
jail?
angry. Yes.
Oh, that's
I'm in
fucked.
jail, and when I go to sleep,
so
I'm dreaming
you're
about
dreaming.
jail.
So when you wake up, you're like, wait, am I gonna wake up out of this bad dream? And then
That
you wake
shit
up
would
back
piss
in the
me-
bad dream, basically.
It's because I would look forward to going to sleep because when I'm going to my dreams, I remember these motherfuckers. You know, you wake up, you remember your dream, you like, damn, you feel me? It's your little escape. You go to sleep, dream, I'm outside. So I remember waking up in the morning, I'm like, damn, that was a crazy ass dream. I'm riding around doing XYZ. Couple months later down the line, I'm having dreams and nigga, it's jail. I'm in the dream in jail. I wake up mad as fuck. Like, damn, my only little escape, nigga, that shit gone now. Cause I guess I'm in jail so much, all my brain is thinking about is jail. So I'm having dreams about being in jail while I'm in jail. That shit was the worst. And going to sleep, and when you wake up or when you go to sleep in a dream and I'm outside and then you wake up in jail, that shit was the worst too.
That was the worst thing about jail.
That shit, I hated it. Well, that's not the worst.
What's the worst shit about jail?
Being around niggas.
Yeah, all day.
Being around niggas. That shit's the worst to me.
No
Being around
privacy.
niggas all fucking day is sharing a cell. It was times where I would go to the unit and you would have 1-man cells. It was times I would go to the unit and it's 2-man cells. I hated that shit. I remember one time I had a musty ass cellmate. This nigga musty as fuck. I used to hate that shit. Like, damn, I gotta go back to the cell. This nigga stink, bro. I used to hate that shit. Being in them cells, sleeping on them little skinny ass green mats, your fucking toilet being your sink, all that shit. I just hated that shit. It was the worst.
How
No
long it took you
privacy.
to get used to sleeping on those mattresses?
You never do. I don't think I ever got used to that shit. And then like in the cell, it never go completely dark. The light don't turn off. So you figure out ways. I gotta take my shirt off, tie some shit around my head. You feel me? You trying to figure out all kind of shit to make your cell darker. You putting shit, taping shit over the lights, trying to do all kind of shit to make your shit more comfortable and more hospitable. That shit, it's just not the shit. I ain't never been a prisoner or shit like that. So I always hear that the pen is more comfortable than the county because they're not constantly moving you. It's not constantly new people coming in all the time. You more comfortable. It's less
Like
fighting.
anyone
That's
at
what I hear.
Rikers is like waiting just to get sentenced, just to go
Just
upstate
to
already.
go
Because once
upstate.
you're upstate, you get to eat good. They leave you alone a little more. Like you have a little more freedom. In like Rikers or MDC or even downstate, there's no freedom, and they're. I don't want to say starving you, but pretty much
Damn near.
they're starving you.
That
Pretty
shit
much.
like the county is the worst. Hell yeah.
What age again? You were 14 when you got arrested the first time.
Yeah, the first time I think I went to jail was 14. Yeah.
So what would you tell a 14-year-old right now who looks up to you, who's like your biggest fan that watches you on No Jumper every fucking day? It's like, I want to be just like you. Should I go to jail? Like,
Nigga, no. Don't be just like me. I'll say for sure. I'll say, like if I could tell myself something at 14, nigga, learn a skill. Because if you learn a skill, you'll always make money. By skill, I mean like barber, fixing cars, cleaning, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shit like that, you'll always be in business. Even like a fucking engineer or like shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a skill and it's a direct use, you know what I'm saying? Mechanic, cutting hair, fixing shoes, cameraman too, for sure. Camera work, engineer, shit like that, like shit that motherfuckers always need. You will never go out of business. Cleaning cars, fixing cars, haircuts for sure. Motherfucker always gonna need a haircut every 2 weeks.
Yeah, my boy's
always.
a barber and a weed dealer, so that in case he gets locked up for that, he always got, a barber and to go back to.
You feel me? Shit like that
Yeah.
though. Learn a skill that they used to call it a trade, but they really took trades away in high school. They used to teach niggas trades. Feel me? Go to a trade school or something, nigga. Learn you a trade, electrician, nigga. Anything where you handy with your hands, you'll always have some money. Always have some money. Figure out something handy. I never figured that out. I'm not no fucking handyman. You feel me? I can't repair nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. If a motherfucker would have taught me some shit like that, you learn how to fix a car, learn how to cut some hair, or nigga repair some wires or some shit, nigga, you will always gonna have some money.
So, what message would you have for the youth?
Message I got for the youth, bro. Something that kept me out of trouble a lot is I always live by, I'd rather get in trouble with my own doings than following you. So always follow yourself. Like, you'll feel dumb as fuck. Like, for example, when I used to go to jail, at least this was my idea. I gotta take responsibility. I gotta figure that out myself, But I feel dumb as fuck if I listen to you and by the end of the day, we're in jail.
Yeah. Facts.
Don't never follow nobody else. Always, you feel me? Go with your first mind, listen to yourself, be a leader. You feel me? Always be a leader in your friend group. Never be a follower. Because you'll be mad as fuck if you get in a tight ass situation and you didn't even put yourself there. Somebody else did. That's the worst. You feel me? Always lead any friend group that you in. That's what I feel. I always was the leader of my friend group.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us. Wait, any last words?
Shit. Follow me on the gram, Almighty Suspect, 2 underscores, and shit, be on the lookout for, No Jumper, here we go again, every Monday at 3 o'clock, you feel me? 6 o'clock, No Jumper. I'm also on the news maybe like 3 days out the week, 3 or 4 days out the week, 10 a.m., tune in, No Jumper, I'm here all the time.
Thank you so much again to No Jumper. Thank you, Almighty. Thank you to Josh.